All right. Good morning, everybody. How are you guys today? Good? Good? Excited? Excited to be here? Yeah. All right. So, we're going to do a couple things this morning. You know, we're going to start with a song that we've done a couple weeks now. This is my commandment. This is my commandment that we love one another. Okay? Hopefully this clears up. Okay? Okay? Should we try it? I want to hear you. I want to hear you, okay? Nice and loud. Here we go. 2, ready, and sing. This is my commandment that you love one another and your joy may be full. This is my commandment that you love one another, that your joy may be full. That your joy may be full. That your joy may be full. This is my commandment that you love one another, that your joy may be full. Okay. I think you can sing. You can sing louder. I think you can sing louder. Think so? Think so? Okay. I want to hear you even more. More sound. Okay? Okay? All right. Let's do it all together again, and then we'll do it in the 2-part round. Okay? All right, here we go. Nice and loud. Ready? And go. This is my commandment that you love one another, that your joy may be full. This is my commandment that you love one another, that your joy may be full. That your joy may be full. That your joy may be full. This is my commandment that you love one another, that your joy may be full. Okay, that was better. That was better. Okay, let's do a 2-part round. Boys, can you start it? Can you guys start it? And you guys come in? Got it? Do I need to help you? Do I need to help you guys? Can you guys do it without me? You can do it. I know you can. I'll get you started, and then I'll just let you go, okay? All right, here we go, guys. Okay? You guys start. Here you go. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and. This is my commandment that you love one another, that your joy may be full. Here we go. This is my commandment that you love one another, that your joy may be full. That your joy may be full. This is my commandment that you love, that your joy may be full. This is my commandment that you love one another, that your joy may be full. Good job. Good job. Okay. We're gonna move on because next week we have to record the song that we're doing for Mother's Day. So we need to practice the Mother's Day song. Because we have to be ready to record this next week. And that, so we're going to sing it all together, and we've got to look at the 3rd verse, because we haven't even looked at the 3rd verse yet. Okay? All right? So I'm going to start it. We're going to go see what happens, and then we'll go from there. Okay? Here's the first verse. Here we go. Maybe I'll never know the love it takes to make me a happy home that's warm and safe. And maybe I'll never see how you pray for my every need and wonder what more you could do for me. But when you walk by my side, read me stories at night and teach me to trust in God's love. You give me a hug, maybe two, and you say I love you. Then I think you're doing enough. Second verse. Here we go. Maybe you wonder if you're teaching me every good thing that I can someday be. But all that I know of faith and of kindness and love and strength, I've learned just by watching you every day. So when you stay by my side, hear my stories at night, and teach me to trust in God's love. You give me a hug, maybe two, and you say I love you. Then I think you're doing enough. Should we do third verse? Let's look at the third verse words. Someday I'll have a home, a family, and I'll love them just as much as you love me. Then maybe you'll finally see you have given enough for me, a gift that will last through eternity. So when you stay by my side, hear my stories at night, and teach me to trust in God's love. You give me a hug, maybe two, and you say I love you. Then I think you're more than enough. And I'm blessed every step by your love. All right. So, the third verse is basically, it's the same notes, just different words, right? The third verse, everybody's singing together. Okay? The first verse, my gentleman over here, you do the first verse, then everybody sings the chorus together. Second verse are my ladies back there. You do the second verse, and everybody sings the chorus. And then on the third verse, everybody is singing together. Right? Can we practice it that way? See what happens? Right? Okay. So boys, are you ready? You think so? Are you ready? Yes. You're ready. Okay. And I want to hear you nice and loud, because the groups that are singing by themselves, I need to hear you. Okay? Here we go, guys. Ready? Go. Maybe I'll never know the love it takes to make me a happy home Gentlemen, I need to hear you. Come on. We have to record this next week, so I want to be able to hear you. Here we go. Maybe I'll never know the love it takes to make me a happy home that's warm and safe. And maybe I'll never see how you pray for my every need and wonder what more you could do for me. Everybody. But when you walk by my side, read me stories at night and teach me to trust in God's love. You give me a hug, maybe too, and you say I love you. Then I think you're doing enough. Okay, ladies, here we go. Nice loud. Maybe you'd wonder if you're teaching me every good thing that I can someday be. But all that I know of faith and of kindness and love and strength, I've learned just by watching you every day. Everyone? So when you were by my side, hear my stories at night and teach me to trust in God's love. You give me a hug, baby, too, and you say I love you. Then I think you're doing enough. Okay, third verse is everybody. Someday I'll have a home, a family, and I'll love them just as much as you love me. Then maybe you'll finally see you have given enough for me, a gift that will last through eternity. So when you stay by my side, hear my stories at night and teach me to trust in God's love. You give me a hug, maybe too, and you say I love you. Then I think you're more than enough. And I'm blessed every step by your love. Okay, we're getting there. Stand. Stand. Let's sing it standing. You tend to sing out a little bit more when you stand, okay? You can breathe better, you can use more air, all that good stuff, okay? All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again, gentlemen. You ready? Nice and loud. I want to be able to hear even more. Okay? All right, here we go. Here we go. Maybe I'll never know the love it takes to make me a happy home that's always safe. And maybe I'll never see how you pray for my every need and wonder what more you could do for me. Good job, guys. Everyone? So Better, better. Okay, now we send out the YouTube link to this song and a thing with words. We send it out to your parents so you can practice it and hear it and stuff before next week, okay? Because we're going to record this next week, all right? All right? Nice and strong. Good job, guys. Good job. It's coming along really well. All right.
Let's try it again. Good morning. You guys are awake. I don't think my mic's quite working yet. So, okay, what do you guys notice that's different around here? When you look around, what do you see that's different? The puppet stage, yeah, that's different. What else is different today? The plants that's growing, but when you look at this room, there's something that's different. What? The chairs, that's right. They rearranged the chairs. And it means we can have more people coming to join us for worship and for Sunday school. But you know what else it means? It means there's less chairs to absorb the sound. So when Mr. Gordon or Squirmy or I are talking, I need you to be listening extra carefully because the sound and your voices are going to go boing, 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 all over this room, so much more than they did before. Because I think we figured out that they took 50 chairs out of this room. And that's a lot of foam and fabric to absorb all your voices. So I just want you to think about that. But isn't it exciting that we have people coming, more and more people coming to worship? Last week we had so much, we had the overflow filled for both services. It was awesome. So it's great to see people here. It's great to see people at home. And we're just thankful for all of you. All right, so what did we talk about before we started having Squirmy come visit? What were we doing for our Bible, for our Sunday school lessons? Squirmy will be here in just a minute. Just be patient. Before we did Fruits of the Spirit, what were we doing? Books of the Bible. Okay, I want to see how smart you guys are. Stand up. Do you still remember all the books of the Bible? Okay, can you do them? Okay, we're going to go through the books of the Bible. And I go. No, we're not going to do that again because my ears didn't like that. All right. What is the first book in the Bible? Genesis. And what was our sign for Genesis? Okay, ready? Here we go. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Judges, or Joshua. Joshua. You guys got to help me out. You guys know this. I need to hear you. Judges, Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther. Esther's a crown, yeah. How about Job? And Psalms, and Proverbs, and Ecclesiastes, and Song of Solomon. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's right, the wedding ring. And Isaiah. Oh, the I, Isaiah. And let's see, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, and Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah. Oh wait, no, Zephaniah is that's when we do these guys. Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, and guy. And then we switch to what? New Testament. All right. And where does the New Testament start? Matthew. All right, here we go. Matthew, Mark, Luke. The Matthew is this one. And then it's the big M. Luke. John is the W. Acts. Acts. Oh, yeah, Acts. See, it's been a couple weeks. I don't remember all these right now. And Romans. And then 1st and 2nd Corinthians. And Galatians. Ephesians. Oh, yeah, Ephesians is the funny E thing. Philippians. Colossians. We're driving. 1st and 2nd Thessalonians. 1st and 2nd Timothy. Titus. Philemon. What is Philemon? Oh, yeah, it's breaking the chains. That's right, breaking the chains. Thank you. And Hebrews. And James. Nope. James is you point to your tongue. Then it's 1st and 2nd Peter. And 1st, 2nd, and 3rd John. And Jude. And, is it 2? Flip the page. 2, yeah, okay, Revelation. We'll do that again in a week or two and see how we're doing, to help it remember and stay in our brains. Oh, yeah, maybe we'll do the Bible Bop in a few weeks. We'll do that one here on May 23rd, I think it is, something like that. All right, let's see if Squirmy made it to you. May have a seat. Hi, Squirmy. Oh, guys, can you all see Squirmy? How are you doing today, Squirmy?
Well, I'm doing good, but I'm not so sure about my plant.
Squirmy, that plant looks great. It's getting bigger, and it's growing really fast. You must have taken good care of it this week.
Well, yeah, I was trying really, really, really hard.
But, Squirmy, what's the matter? You look kind of worried.
Yeah, but I'm a little afraid that I might have watered it too much. And I heard of this thing called root rot, and I'm afraid that my plant might have it.
Well, let me see. Let's see. Well, the soil feels just right. It's not too wet, and it's not too dry, and the leaves look really healthy, like you're getting enough sunshine.
Well, wait a minute. I'm really afraid that it might not be getting enough sunlight. You know, it needs that photosynthesis thing. I don't know if it's getting enough sunlight.
I think the leaves look pretty healthy.
Okay, but what if I'm not a good gardener? What if I kill it? What if it never comes up very high? What if I don't have delicious tomatoes to eat? I'll starve. I won't have anything to eat this winter. My cupboards will be bare. I'll have to eat old, brown, rotting leaves all year.
Oh, man, Squirmy, you know what? God will take care of you. I was reading in the Bible this morning. All right, so somebody help me. Where do I find the book of Matthew? Is it the New Testament or the Old Testament? The New Testament. Okay, which part of the New Testament? It's the first book. Okay. All right, and this comes from the book of Matthew, chapter 6. And it says, "Therefore I tell you, do not worry. Do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more important than food or clothing? Look at the birds in the air. They don't sow or reap or store anything in the barns, yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not more important than they? Who by worshiping can add a single hour, who by worrying can add a single hour to his life? Do not worry, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or what shall we wear? Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has its own trouble of its own. So have you guys ever seen, have you ever watched the birds outside? Do they plant gardens? No. Do the birds go to the grocery store? No. Where do the birds get their food? From outside. Does God provide for them and make sure they have enough to eat and to drink? Yeah. And God, you're even more important to God than birds are, so he's going to take care of you too. He made you, and he's going to take care of you. And Squirmy, God's going to take care of feeding you too.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I don't need to worry. I guess God is going to take care of me.
All right, so I have a verse for you to think about if you're ever worried. So you guys saw that there was a peach up there. And you think of peach, I want you to think of peace. And our verse today comes from Philippians 4, verses 6 and 7. And it says, do not be anxious. What does anxious mean? What does anxious mean? Anxious is kind of another word for worried or concerned. You know, maybe I'm anxious because I don't know what's going to happen after Sunday school. So it's kind of a word that is similar to worried. So it says, do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God will guard your hearts among Christ Jesus. So that basically says, if you're worried, say a prayer to God, and he will help you and be with you always. So that's when we think of our peach. So peach is peace, and peace sound alike. What do you think about that, Squirmy?
Yep, I think that sounds good, and I think I need to remember to pray more when I get worried.
I think that's a good reminder for all of us.
Yep, maybe I need to read that verse every day.
Good idea. Well, let's fold our hands and say our prayer. Father, help us remember we don't have to worry about anything because you love us and will take care of us, just like you take care of the birds and the worms, like Squirmy. Amen.
Hey, one more thing, Miss Carla.
Yeah,
Would you ask God to help those birds not eat me?
I sure can.
Okay, thank you.
Let's tell Squirmy bye. All right, so. Where are my game instructions? Okay, so help me remember, what are the 4 fruits that we've talked about so far? Squirmy the worm is up there. Okay, what was the first fruit of the Spirit? The apple, and what is the apple for? The apple was the first week, and somebody help me remember. Love. Can you make a heart, big heart with your hands? Yeah. Okay, let's go back to that first slide, please. And what was the other one? Oh, cherry. Cherry was joy. So if you went to church already, you got to see what we're going to do for joy, because we talked about it in the Family 5. I'm going to give you a preview of the Family 5 here. What did I say to do when the egg is empty? To dance for what? Dance for joy. So you get to dance for joy, just like we did in the Family 5. All right, and for peach, And what was I just saying we should do if we need some peace? We should pray. And then, who was the last one up there? Squirmy Worm. Squirmy Worm is just our friend who's helping us to learn about the fruits of the Spirit. So we're going to play a game called Love, Joy, Peace, and Worm. Is Squirmy going to join us too? Squirmy could join us if he wants. Squirmy Wormy. So when you see on the screen an apple, I want you to show me do a sign for love. When you see on the screen a cherry, I want you to dance for joy. When you see on the screen a peach, I want you to fold your hands for peace. Peach and peace, that's a tongue twister. And if you see Squirmy Worm, what do you think you get to do? You get to squirm like a worm. That's right. Oh, man, Squirmy's got it down. All right. Here we go. So I think we need to stand up to this game. Stand up. All right, here we go. What's our first one? What's this one? Love. That's right. All right, next. Ooh, what do we do for this? Look at all those praying hands, those peaceful praying hands. All right, keep going. Squirmy Worm. Oh, look at all those worms. All right, what do we got next? Ooh, what's that one? It's an apple for love. And what's this one? That's right, the joyful cherries. You can help me. All right, what do we got after the cherries? Ooh, some hands to fold. Can you fold your hands? There you go. All right, what's after our peaceful peach? Another squirmy worm. Can you squirm like a worm? All right, let's see what we got next. Oh, some more cherries to joyfully dance. Yay! All right. Oh, what's this one? What's the apple? Love. Yeah. All right. Oh, who's that? A squirmy worm. All right. Oh, and what's this one? A peaceful peach. There we go. All right. I think that's the last one. Oh, yeah, it is the last one. All right. You may have a seat. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3. What did I teach you way back last fall? 1, 2, 3. Macaroni. No, there's something else I want. Here, I'll give you a clue. All right, let's try it. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Okay. Did everybody get their cards to moms and dads last week if you were here? And if you were not here last week, please ask for one of these cards and I will share with you and invite your friends to join you or to join us for Under His Wings. That is on the Saturday of Mother's Day weekend. All right. And next week, we're going to record for Mother's Day. And it's also Confirmation Sunday next week. Let's go through one holiday at a time. Confirmation is first. All right. If you're joining us online, thank you and have a great week. And if you are here, let's see.